Hello and welcome to GNews. I'm Kristin Vartan.
And I'm Hayden Kollerbohm. Welcome to the first episode of GNews for the fall semester. Here are this week's top stories.
People were busy hitting Malibu's beaches last weekend, but this time with an agenda for a great cause. The 30th annual Nautica Malibu Triathlon took place Saturday, September 17th and Sunday, September 18th. The sold-out event brought a host of celebrities, local athletes, and other participants from around the country to our sunny beaches. Pepperdine students and alumni take part in this fundraiser every year. Juniors Carter Kleinbell and Josh Voorhees attended the event with their fraternity Psi Epsilon.
This is our second year doing this event.
Well, no, we've been doing it more than 2 years. We do this pretty much every year. We usually have a group out. They give us a $20 stipend for each person that volunteers. Yeah. So it's a really good way for us to raise money for ourselves and, go towards a good cause and serve the community.
Participants raised more than $1 million for a cancer research program at Children's Hospital Los Angeles. Pepperdine alumna Jessica Hazard shared her personal motivations for getting involved.
And there's the team that we ride for is a good friend of mine's friend who lost their little daughter to neuroblastoma. So we come out every year and try to support all the kids that are in this little group that we're in Children's Hospital of LA. So it's a great time, and most of us relay up into teams, so we all do it as a team. So it's good.
The top fundraisers of the event include Christina Park, who raised $17,000, Witch Culver, who raised $16,000, and Peter Bear, who raised $12,000. Although the triathlon has grown over the past few years, the event has always maintained a focus on children-centric causes.
The Interclub Council has made changes to its leadership training and funding for clubs this year. These changes include cutting general funding per club in half, requiring club leadership to attend mandatory training sessions, and discounting funding for revenue-generating events. ICC graduate advisor Josh Ramirez said the changes were made to ensure ICC is being accountable to the student body and is a better steward of the funds that come from the larger student body.
Ever need to purchase a surfboard or sell a textbook? Well, never fear, the Flipped app is here. This new iPhone application, created by senior Christian Anish and alumnus Pablo Orentia, provides a marketplace for students to buy and sell items from peers at their college campus. We sat down with Christian and Pablo to get the full story behind Flipped.
So what were the initial steps you took to begin developing and working on it, the app?
So we actually started out as a website last summer, and then we underwent a month-long beta testing phase on campus here with about 30 to 35 Pepperdine students. And during that period of time, we got a lot of feedback from them, and one of them was that an app would be a lot more streamlined, a lot more effective for something like this. Yeah. And so that's when we kind of pivoted, and then last fall we kind of transitioned over to focusing on developing an app.
What challenges have you faced in developing the app and marketing it?
I would say one of the biggest challenges is working with freelancers. We've been working on a limited budget since we started. So because of that, we kind of have to really just find the cheapest options when we're trying to execute something. So we resorted to hiring international freelancers in as far as like the Ukraine.
So there's a language barrier.
So there's a language barrier. There's we're up at midnight and that's their 7 a.m. Yeah. There's all sorts of obstacles there, but it ends up working out. It's just a lot more hours that you have to put in, kind of.
Flipped also has a request feed for students to find exactly what they need or to fulfill someone else's needs. Flipped is only for Pepperdine students, but the creators say they plan on expanding to UCLA, USC, and other colleges in Los Angeles. Each campus marketplace will be exclusive to students at their respective university. You can find Flipped on the iOS App Store.
Developer fever is coming over Pepperdine. A new shuttle tracking application designed by junior Micah Ben was released on the iOS App Store on September 7th. We also talked to Micah about the creation of his app, Row.
Tell us about Row.
Okay, so Row is a shuttle tracking app for the Wave Shuttle. It's much more convenient, faster, and simpler than the official app. And it provides a notification center widget so you can access arrival times without even opening the app.
Okay, so what would you say sets Row apart from Pepperdine's app?
I would say number one, it's convenience and speed. those two interplaying with each other. Row is not like a web view bundled as an app as the official app is. It's its own thing, it's native.
What was the inspiration for you to create this app?
Yeah. It was, so last semester I would have night study sessions in Payson Library with some friends, and towards the end they would have to go back up to their dorm in Drescher, Lovernick, Page, and every time they would have to open this super slow app, and I did not want that to happen to me when this semester when I'm using the shuttle more often, and yeah.
And something that I heard was that Row is not available yet for Android users.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Yeah, but
Oh,
it's coming.
man.
It's coming.
When is it coming? Can you tell us the date? For that?
Hopefully within this semester.
So far, Pepperdine students seem to be enjoying the new Row app. Ben added that he is already thinking of improving Row by working on a geo-fencing component.
Thank you so much for joining us on our first episode of GNews.
For more news in and around the Pepperdine and Malibu communities, please follow the Pepperdine Graphic on Facebook, Twitter, and of course, Instagram.